again for joining. Thank you for joining us here, and welcome back. And thank you for watching the rebroadcast of Midlife Vibes live stream. What is up, everybody? How you doing tonight? I am so glad to see you all here. Uh-oh, I don't want to do that. How is everybody doing tonight? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action! Yes, Brittany's new page. Action it is. What is going on? How are you? Give me 1 second just to get everything going here. And an ad. Oh no, you guys got the ad, the dreaded ad. So, what is up, Jose? How you doing? Juan? How Jose? Brittany's new page. Welcome. There shows to be a little few more on there. Hey, Jace, how you doing? Welcome. And we'll just wait for everyone to join up for just a little bit, say our hellos, and then dive right into what is OMG beautiful. I mean, I am talking Rise of the Resistance is unbelievable. Why is my chat up here not doing what it's supposed to do? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, you guys. See if this does what it's supposed to do. We are currently in the middle of Disney Plus marathon of my 2000s childhood Disney series. Wow. I was loving the Imagineering again. And what else did I watch? I watched the Jeff Goldblum on Denim. And Josh, I will be listening. Okay, awesome. Got to get that work done, you know what I'm saying? That is good. So, wow, we've made it 4 nights now, and we are live. That is crazy. Like, how have we made it 4 nights already? Oh my gosh, 20 more to go until Christmas. Can you believe it? No spoilers. Well, I'm sorry, there's gonna be spoilers, dude. Hey, Daniel, I know you've got to have watched the video, Daniel. I'm sure you've watched the video of Rise of Resistance ride through. The best one I think so far of the ride itself is Theme Park Review, and then for the queue, I watched Theme Park Insider, and I thought their view of the queue was pretty awesome because it was interrupted. I also watched I can't remember his name, but he had some cuts on the ride. It didn't show the whole ride and stuff, so I already have plans to go on the 17th. Yeah, I'll be there the 17th, man. I'm telling you, I'm writing my schedule. I'm making sure I'm off the day before so I can go to bed early and be ready to be there bright and early on the 17th. Because I have a feeling it is going to be just a little crowded when we go. Hey, Nadia, how you doing? And yeah, it's going to be nuts, man. So who in the chat has seen the Rise of the Resistance videos? Let me know. I'm very curious. Hi, Rosa. How are you? Hey, Rosa, are you going to make it to every single live stream this stream Vlogmas? Very curious. Very curious. Juan, I think, has been on every one. Were you on the one at the park? Oh, thank you, mods, for helping get that out. I don't know why it blocks sometimes when you want to recommend subscribing to this awesome channel. The chat wants to block it, like, automatically, and then Juan or Rosa rescue it and put your comment up. Someone at my door? I think someone's at my door. I don't even know. But, so let's get into it. Let's just jump right in to Rise of the Resistance. If you've watched it, if you haven't seen the videos on YouTube, just beware that we will be talking about some of the stuff going on. You guys want me to? Maybe I could even just play it. I don't know if my computer can handle it, but should we play? Why don't you guys do this? We'll vote 1 for yes and 2 for no. Should we try to play the ride through of Rise of the Resistance? If I do, I'll be using Theme Park Reviews video. And it was cool because they show 2 different angles because there's 2 different cars or loading areas. Well, there's multiple loading areas, but it's pretty cool. Like, I didn't realize, well, I knew there was going to be a lot of pre-show stuff. Becky is at Disneyland right now with the Mean Girls. So she is hanging out at Disneyland with the Mean Girls, and you know, she will not be joining us tonight. So sorry if you came to see Becky, just get off now. Okay, so it looks like everybody wants to see the thing here. I'm going to hopefully, if I have this set up right, we are going to start off. Now, we'll watch the ride through first, and then maybe we'll watch some of the queue, because the queue, actually, the pre-shows, hey Janine, how you doing, are longer than the ride itself. But I was very surprised with some of, I knew there were elevators, but it was so cool how they utilized them in the ride. And you know, as we watch this, I'll stop and we'll talk, and we'll go through some of the stuff that we see here. And I'm going to try to, right now, adjust the screen and put myself in a little corner. There we go. Let's hope this doesn't freeze too much, because my computer is not very powerful, and if I'm using Streamlabs and YouTube all at the same time, it gets all wonky and crazy. Okay, so after you go through all the queue, you've boarded a shuttle, and you're up. Now you're on the Star Cruiser, which is, hey Ricky, how you doing? Hey Trix Young, hi Priscilla, which is pretty amazing. Hey Plukai 2019. It's pretty amazing that they've transported you to a Star Destroyer now. And then if you noticed in the interrogation room, and I didn't catch it the first time I watched the queue, but you're escaping from the resistance, and then you get into these and you load onto your things. Hey Lori Carlson, nice to see you here. Hey El Cruz, and you're loaded onto your transport cart, and here we go. Let me know if you can hear it okay.
Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't Lieutenant Beck will guide you. Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet.
Now, sorry, real quick, you see these other two cars came from the other side, and then they're going in there. I'm wondering if there's multiple dual showrooms for when these cars transport away. Like, are they having, like, how, you know, on Smugglers Run, you know, there's 4 different sets of 10 pods in their own thing. So I'm just wondering if that's how it works here, because you'll notice when you go through this ride, you're traveling with only one other transport car, and that's it. Sorry, I just keep interrupting.
Inside the transport and supervise your children.
Man, I love the trackless ride systems, though. I am a big fan of trackless ride systems when they're used like this. Not used like Rollickin' Roadsters, but when they're used to go through a ride. So, you know, so you're going one way, and those other two, look at, they exit out another way. So there must be multiple rides, rooms that are identical. And it's just so cool. Like, it's just amazing how, I cannot wait to get on this thing. And then look how they do. Look at how there was no. Okay, we gotta look at this. You gotta look at this. This is crazy to me. If you look, okay, look right here. There are no holes in this roof, right? There are no holes there at all. Now watch when these guys blast at us. Watch what happens to that roof right there. We're not authorized. Oh my gosh! Boom! All of a sudden, there's holes there. Like, they're like destroying the ship. They're shooting at you. It is super crazy. Oh man. Now this is the room I was really most excited about. I saw them building those before they put the shell on the building. You could see these, at least the inner workings of these AT-ATs or AT-AT or whatever you want to call them. Super awesome. I had no idea that this is where we're going to have a couple of sweet surprises. There they go, shooting again. Ooh, are we shooting back? We're shooting back. One of them went down. Now watch. Look at right here. Now look right here. Oh, look at. There's what's his name. Look at. There's no holes inside or on these crates right here. And I love how they do this. Look at. They made holes in them. They're shooting. The effects just look pretty awesome. And then here we. Oh. Then we're on an elevator and we're going up all of a sudden. Like, who? What? Like, how awesome is that? I mean, and imagine the size of that room is probably 6 stories high, 6 to 7 stories high. I remember when they were building that. Priscilla, Becky is at Disneyland right now with the Mean Girls. She's hanging out, having a good time with them, and we are sitting here watching this video with some libations. And then I didn't notice either, too, the first time, these guns actually come down and shoot at you. I didn't realize they were actually up. And now they're shooting, boom, boom, burning holes in the wall again. Oh, it's so crazy. Okay. Then you're kind of like, I like this. This is so cool. Like, now, in the pre-show, Kylo Ren gets called to the bridge, and now you are going onto the bridge, and there he is. So it all kind of goes in, and it's full swing. Like, it just comes full circle in this whole ride.
Shields. I see no evidence.
I mean, and the animatronics and the screens, the video screens, they just look so realistic. They are so awesome. There's nowhere to run. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Now this is cool. There he is again. Oh, he's coming to get you. Oh, watch. Look at this. There's no hole in the roof, but he's burning a hole in the roof. Look at that. He's making it. That is so crazy. I love this scene right here. I was not expecting that you have the big blasters above you and they're actually blasting out into space. I think this is just an awesome scene right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's just, you're fully immersed, so you're like on the destroyer. And I love how even right there, like the door closes, like Kylo closes the door so you can't escape. And then you turn around, there he is. And now he's using the Force to hold your cars in place. And he's about ready to do something to you, but then boom! They blow a hole in the ship, and you're like, oh my god! Escape now! This is awesome. What happens next? Super awesome. You go onto an escape pod, which is, by the way, completely awesome because you're watching other escape pods get released. And when you get released, you are now on a motion simulator. So you are actually, it is moving. They have actually taken the trackless vehicle and secured it into a motion simulator, which is actually moving, kind of like Star Tours does. And just, man, really getting you to where you need to be. And something about the ending that I really loved that's coming up that I hope they're doing in ours too. I hope they're doing everything the same because it's just awesome. But well, I wouldn't have thought they would have done this. You're going outside. You're actually going outside. Like, because you're back on Batuu. I think this is just, I mean, that's just amazing. Super cool. Look at that. It's so awesome. I have to say, this blows Smugglers Run away. And then it looks like you'll be deboarding somewhere right there. So what they do now is they're showing you from a different angle because there's multiple angles that you ride this ride. So your ride is not going to be the same every time. They're showing you like when now you're on the right side instead of the left side or vice versa. I couldn't tell with the angles, but you go through this ride again and it's just awesome. What do you guys think of that? Like, you guys want to watch the queue? Do you guys want to watch the queue and check it out? Like the original, to see what the queue looks like, because the queue really sets the story for the ride. I love how when you're walking through here and you're going through and then there's all these messages. Yeah, I mean, Juan, who would have thought they would take you outside? Because you know what, they take you outside multiple times. Even in your pre-show, you go outside and you board a ship. Like you board a ship It's crazy. Like, they take you into a ship, and the ship takes you up to space, and you get captured by the Star Destroyer. So we'll go through that right now, I guess, because I think everybody wants to see the queuing of this and how it works. And there's multiple showrooms for the queue also. Kind of like how... no, it's not like that on Smugglers Run. Smugglers Run just has two sides, but then you're looking at the thing. But there's 2 Millennium Falcons that you board on Smugglers Run. So, I mean, yeah, I watched it on my phone. Then I watched it on my computer screen, and I said, I need something bigger. So then I watched it on my TV. I was like, I need to watch this on my TV. But let's get the queue here. Let's look through the queue and see what we got going on. I like how it starts on the outside. You know, you're walking through, and it's like, it just looks so great. I love how they make the buildings are in the mountains, and like you're walking through this thing, and there's like blaster marks, and there's like, it's just it gives you such an original Star Wars vibe where, you know, they have these high-tech spaceships, but they also have, you know, you're in a lot of dust and sand, and your buildings are built inside of rock work and in the ground and stuff. I just love it. And they make these huge areas, so I mean, what a great photo ops right here. And then you go in to what is your first show. This is the first showroom right here with BB-8. Yeah, so you think you're like just in the queue, but this is actually the one of the showrooms. And tell me if I'm wrong, but is that a hologram? Are they using a hologram? Like, that's not just some trickery with a mirror. I think that's an actual hologram.
A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a first-order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Lot 2 is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against
Juan, the ATS does move. Or AT-ATs. They do move. The lasers move down.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9 on the 9 shall personally see them delivered. Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
This is cool right here, you guys. This is so cool.
This is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
Yes, we are.
Let's get you on your way to the general.
Yes, we are. Oh, this is so cool. And then you go outside again. Like, how cool is this? Now you're going to board. Look at, there's the ship right there. That's a landed ship with a little dock ramp. And you are boarding. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? Like, you're going onto a ship. Like, look at this. It's like you're on a ship and they're going to take you somewhere. Well, they're going to take you in space. Oh.
Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just wanted to be sure.
And just so you know, when this ship takes off, it actually moves and rocks and probably not too crazy because everybody in it is standing. Oh, but I love this. How's that animatronic right there? Is that not killer or what? Oh, so good. So good. Yes, we are ready. Thank you. We're ready. I am ready to go. Oh, we got a whole squadron protecting us. Here we go. Here we go. So I guess as it's launching, it's actually shaking and moving, and you're like, whoa, I'm moving around. Now it's kind of a smooth ride so far. Oh, I can't wait till January 17th. So excited.
We're picking up an unusual signal.
If I could have, I would have just flew to Walt Disney World for a day just to ride this.
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way.
No!
The shields.
Small craft? What's going on? Oh no, TIE fighters! They're attacking us! We gotta go, we gotta go! No! We're going on evasive action. Jeff Pike, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Okay, no spoilers for you and Lisa. Welcome, Jeff. Say hello, goodbye. I know you don't want the spoilers. I couldn't resist. I get it, resist. I had to watch this. I had to. I couldn't not watch it. Oh my God, we're in a tractor beam. I mean, like, how many times have you you're like, I want to go on a Starship destroyer. Ah.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
Whose authority? Oh my gosh. The First Order has got us. Cart vibes. Happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Ah.
They're on the location of our secret base.
Look at. We're in this destroyer. Look at through the window. Look at. They've taken us. Now listen to. Watch the cast members here. It's so awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so scared. Look at this.
You gather your personal belongings and effects and head to a detention cell.
We're going to a detention cell to be interrogated. Oh, they are not nice. The First Order are not nice people. Oh my goodness. First I thought, oh, we're boarding that transport vehicle right there. No, 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 we are not. Now remember, we just came through that space wall right there. And they put us right there, and now they're guarding us with all these stormtroopers. Oh my goodness. And now it's a good time for good photo ops right here. Imagine like the photo ops that you're gonna get right here. Oh, and they say like the camera does not do this room justice. Like it is gigantic. And I'll tell you, I saw them building this room. That is a 7-story room right there. I mean, it is huge. Maybe 6 stories. Maybe 6 stories. Maybe I'm going 1 extra story. And then like the gate opens up and you just go. Like they don't even tell you. Like you just have to go. And you're being marched down to the detention center where you are going to be interrogated. One thing that I love is that everybody is in character. This is fully immersive. Oh my God. There's some more people they're detaining. Oh my God, we're a resistance spy and we have a crew. Oh man, those stormtroopers are guarding us. I can't believe how many stormtroopers. If you watch their heads turn, they're not there to interact with us. Yeah, that's just the line, Carla. You're not even on the ride yet. There's another pre-show you have to go through too. Like you're not even on the ride. What? Hello? Crazy. Right? This is probably the best queue I've ever seen in my life. I thought Indiana Jones was awesome. I thought Smugglers Run was done really well. But I'm pretty sure this queuing with the pre-show and the immersiveness of it just does awesome. Hey Josh, that is your video on YouTube videos. This is not my video. This is a theme park review. I'm showing you guys theme park review. Give credit where credit's due. Theme park review. Got the video up, and I'm just reviewing their video of the ride. So it's pretty crazy. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. There's a little bit of lag time here because you are waiting to board your thing. So now they're walking you down to your detention center. So they have these, they have these detention centers. They're here, over there. And they're not very nice too when they put you in that spot. They just like tell you like get there. And they don't like cameras in their face, I don't think, because there's a lot of cameras in their face. So now you're just sitting here, and they don't tell you much, like, because that would be what would really be happening if you were being detained. They're not going to give you a lot of information. They're just going to make you stand there and behave. And so I'm bringing it forward a little bit because we're almost there. They stand there for a little while. He checks a few things here and there. And then I think it's almost time for your... This is where you're going basically into the detention center and you're going to get interrogated by Kylo Ren. He's going to interrogate you. It's crazy. Like, you are in trouble. And it is not good. It is not good at all. Okay, here we go. We are going to go in. Uh-oh. Shh. Oh my god. You're the first to be interrogated. Oh, that is not good news. Not good news at all. Okay. Look at this is claustrophobic. This is scary. Oh my goodness. I need a drink before this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on up there? We are secure. I think we're secure. Oh no. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I guess we are secure. Uh-oh. That's scary, like waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yes, General.
Ooh, the general.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
Look at the shadow on the roof when he walks. Look at the shadow. That's so cool.
What I want.
Oh, oh.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We'll meet it on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
You are stuck here, and that is it. Oh, you know what? He doesn't show it. Or does he show it? Look it. They're burning a hole. Where's he going? Oh, this guy doesn't show it. I saw it in another video. They're basically burning a hole in the side of the wall and ripping the wall open for you to escape. And now you board and you escape. How awesome is that? And then the ride that we just watched before that is was the actual ride. So the pre-show is just as good as the ride. I mean, the pre-show is pretty dang awesome, I would have to say. I was pretty happy with seeing that, and it was pretty amazing. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this ride? Don't tase me, bro. Man, I am super excited for this ride. I cannot wait. Let's see. What do you mean, Becky? Is it Disneyland with the Mean Girls? I'm not there. I'm an HOA. Brittany, I'm reading one of the comments you made earlier, Brittany's new page. That's funny. Yeah. You are one of the Mean Girls. Just not today. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty amazing, if you ask me. I was pretty much... Wow. Speechless. You guys, speechless. Yeah, you know what? I think the lines for this one, J-Cal, are going to be huge. And I am going to be there first thing opening day on the 17th. And I will wait in a 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour line just to get on this. And then I cannot wait till they get the Fast Pass systems working over there in Galaxy's Edge. Because I would like to be able to get a Fast Pass. I think you know how Cars Land, the Cars ride, the Fast Pass, basically gets out every day. Like every day, it's almost like in the morning time. There's no more fast passes. That's what's going to happen with this ride. This ride is going to blow away. It looks like it blows away Smugglers Run, and this is going to be the new best ride in Disneyland probably. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really. Do we think that this is going to, really make Galaxy's Edge crowded? And I know in Walt Disney World, where Rise of the Resistance is, they have a lot more walking space in front of it. And I think we have quite a bit of space, but it is going to be super crowded. And I know they're planning on long lines because when you're walking into Galaxy's Edge, if you look at the ground on the left-hand side as you're walking in through Critter Country, you'll see where they have little holes covered that they plan on putting a queue all the way out there. So the queue for this is going to probably, my guess, is going to go out of Galaxy's Edge and into Critter Country. Is what I think is going to happen. Now, I know Smugglers Run, everything went smooth because of the reservation system that they had to get into Batuu, but there's no reservation system for this. So we're really going to see tomorrow, because today was media day, so we're really going to see tomorrow how the crowds are in Walt Disney World for this ride, and then that'll kind of be how we're going to be able to gauge the crowds will be here at Disneyland for this ride. I would assume that the crowds are going to be a little bit bigger at Walt Disney World, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. Of any park in the world that can compete with this. Yeah, this is, there are some crazy rides out there, but this is taking it to like a whole new level. Like this is, with the storyline of, first you're in there with Ray and BB-8 and they're telling you, what we're going to need to do and the information that you have. And then you're exiting, going outside again, and then boarding a ship, which is a simulator, which is taking you up to, which is crazy to me. It is taking you up to a Star Destroyer. And is that what they're called, right? Star Destroyers? And you're being captured and everything from if you look at all the details, like on that ship, if you look through the window of the pilot, you can see when you enter into the Star Destroyer docking bay there, and then you come out and there's like all these stormtroopers and stuff. Like, it's just crazy. And then for them to have another show after that, a pre-show in the detention center where you escape and then finally board your vehicle, hey Jane Dog, and then go on this crazy ride. And how they utilized the elevators was awesome. I loved how it was open in the room, so when you go up, you're going up, and you could see the room still. You're not like an enclosed thing. And then I love how they did the, ride down with Kylo Ren's lightsaber burning a hole into the roof of that elevator, which is awesome. I have not watched the opening ceremony for the ride yet, no. It's just awesome. And then the ending of how they get you off of the ride by putting you on a simulator is just crazy to me. It's just awesome. And I can't wait to see really more details about it and really be able to analyze more videos. And then finally when it opens up here, really analyze how it works and how this ride mechanism is. I'm curious about the simulator that you board and does it move out of its location like in Smugglers Run. When you board that simulator, you're actually on a turntable going around in a circle that you have no idea that you're doing that. I'm curious to see how the simulator works, the loading and unloading of that, and are there multiples so they can keep that ride moving pretty quickly. Yeah, it's totally like the technology they use in Pirates of the Caribbean and Shanghai Disney. It's kind of, they really went into screens and props. I think they did it really well here where you have screened figures that are on real props. So it looks very realistic, I think. What do you guys think? Do you like this? Do you think it looks realistic? Hey, Sharon Carter, how are you? What do you think of the overall ride? I'm super pumped. I think that they knocked it out of the park with this one. I think this brings a whole new level to Batuu, Galaxy's Edge, that was missing from that area, and it brings a whole new excitement with the new technology that they're using on this ride. But where do they go from here? How do they top this? Like, how in the world do you top this? Like, it is amazing. I mean, it really is amazing. I just don't know how they're going to top this. I love the Finn and Hux animatronics. I was not expecting that. Yeah, right? In the big room with the AT-ATs, the ATs. And it's cool because there's two different ones. Like, so there's, if you look at the two different ways the ride vehicle goes, and I didn't play the second one. We could probably play that one again if you want. That video shows one way the ride goes up the elevator and you're facing the AT, and then there's another elevator over here that you go up that you're not facing the AT, and Finn is in both places. It's just crazy how they're able to block him off from the other ride vehicle, so it only pertains to the vehicle that's in that position. Yeah, and just remember, things don't look very large on the TV when it's being filmed, but when you're in that room, take a 6-story building and just make a big giant, like, you're taking a giant warehouse, and you're like, bam, I am in that room. It's just crazy. And the fact that there's multiple floors that you're on, it's just, it's amazing. That's all I can say is it's amazing. Look, I just want to ask a quick question. How does this rank on your list of attractions? Is it better than the top tier of attractions like Indiana Jones and Disneyland Pirates? Well, yes and yes, and no. So Pirates of the Caribbean, I love that ride. It's just such a classic ride here at Disneyland, and that's my favorite ride at Disneyland just because of the way it was done, the scale of it at the time it was built was massive. And it's just such a beautiful ride, and it has that nostalgia for me. But as far as Indiana Jones and stuff like that, this ride, I think, takes just, it beats it. I like Indiana Jones is a great ride, don't get me wrong, and the immersiveness of Indiana Jones. But what I do love about this ride is the overall, from start to finish, there is a mission for you. There is a story that you are in. You are part of this story. There is no, like, oh, I'm just riding this vehicle through all these different Indiana Jones type of things. This is you, I mean, it's, you are part of the story. They want to extract stuff from you. And you're like, no, you're not extracting stuff from me. We're going to escape. We're going to run away from Kylo Ren. He's going to keep trying to get us. I mean, and the fact that they've mastered that they take you up to space, realistically, like you think you're going up to space on a Star Destroyer is awesome. And then they figured out how to bring you back down is even better. The picture with Becky. Oh, that's such a cute picture, Janine. I missed a comment here. Just wait till Disney Tokyo opens Tangle Ride and you are a boat in the water with all the lanterns flying over. Juan and his lanterns entangled. But I think, and you have to remember this too. There's always something a little bit when you have a new attraction. There's this certain allure. There's this certain like, oh, I love this. This is the best thing in the world. We'll really be able to tell if this attraction is going to stand up over the test of time. And I would say yes. Now, Smugglers Run for me, the first time I rode it with 5 other friends, because there's 6 of you on there, was amazing. The experience when you're with your friends, because you don't feel self-conscious, you can let loose, and you can have such a good time on Smugglers Run, was great. I thought the graphics were okay. I didn't think they were the best. I loved the ride, though, and I loved piloting it. I haven't piloted it since I piloted that first time. But then Smugglers Run, when I went on it with complete strangers who were a little not as energetic as me, it wasn't as fun. I'll admit it. It wasn't as fun. And then doing it multiple times, it was really the same thing. So I was very it lost its excitement for me. Smugglers Run has. I still enjoy the ride, but I don't think that it's a ride that's going to last the test of time that I'm going to have to ride a lot. I mean, I'll ride it every once in a while, but it's not like I have to ride it. This Rise of the Resistance, what it looks like, it makes me want to ride it because I believe it just looks amazing, and it looks like you're going to need to ride it to really see all the effects, to see all the details of all those rooms. Thank you, Theme Park Universe, for subscribing. We appreciate you. Just to be able to see that is amazing. Yeah, this sounds dope. Thanks for the response. I agree that POC is hard to compare because that's just super classic. I feel like this will feel out of place at Disneyland for the first decade or so. Well, Galaxy's Edge in general is kind of out of place at Disneyland. It really is. But doesn't mean I don't like it, It means that it's just a fully immersive land that it's a little weird being at Disneyland, and there's Star Wars Land, there's Galaxy's Edge. That's not really how Disneyland is. Disneyland's more about like Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, Adventureland. Like, it's not a specific planet you're on. You're just in a themed area of time, I guess you could say. And so it's weird, but I think that this is going to make that back area very crowded. Let's just say that. There is going to be, you already have a ton of people who are going to go left when they do rope drop, and now it's going to be that much more. Imagine, here's the issue I'm going to have, is imagine Adventureland as all the people try to stream through there and get to Critter Country to get into Galaxy's Edge. But now there's two ways in. I mean, you can go straight through Fantasyland and go the back way, or maybe you even go right and you just take the long way and go through Frontierland. Actually, that's shorter than Fantasyland, probably. Go through Frontierland and then cut through. But there's going to be a ton of people going through Critter Country to get to this ride. And I think it's going to cause a lot of congestion in New Orleans Square area and definitely in Adventureland. And even Critter Country, going over the bridge in front of Splash Mountain, I think that's just going to cause a big traffic jam there. So expect for Tomorrowland side of the park to be completely empty, and the Frontier Adventureland side to be just completely jam-packed with people as they go there. I'm curious to see how they handle the crowds as they go there, especially opening day. Like, opening day, I'm curious to see how they handle it, and I'm curious to see, will they open the parking structure and parking lot early? Will they let people in early to park? Because they know there's going to be people that are going to want to be there. Thank you, Rosa, for throwing up the links to our Instagram and to our Spreadshirt. I appreciate that, Rosa, a lot. We really do appreciate that. Yeah, I just think it's going to be amazing when this opens up. And I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm going to have my coffee ready. I'm going to be ready to stand around for a long period of time. And we're going to video as much as they let us. We will video it and bring it to you guys live, or not live, but we will create a vlog. I'm not going to live stream going on the ride because the signal, I don't get any signal over in front of Rise of the Resistance, so I'm probably definitely not going to get any signal behind or inside Rise of the Resistance, So I'm just super stoked, you guys. I probably could just say that over and over and over again. And if you want to watch the part 2 of Rise of the Resistance, the second cart from a different angle, let me know, and I have it queued up and ready to go. If you guys want to watch it, we can, and we can check out a different view of Rise of the Resistance. Bye, Janine. Get some sleep, get some rest for your busy day tomorrow. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to watch the other view of Rise of the Resistance, and a 2 if you just want to still just sit here and hang out and chat instead of watching it, or you want to watch it and chat first. 1 or 2, let us know. This makes me stoked for making. Oh, man, seeing what they did here, I cannot wait for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. But again, we're gonna see. Well, the thing is, Rise of the Resistance, I think, is going to be identical for us and Walt Disney World. I think we're going to have an identical view. But I believe Mickey's Runaway Railway, because of the way the buildings are shaped, 2 different rides. I mean, they'll have the same type of showrooms and stuff, I believe, but the track layout is going to have to be different because of the shape of the buildings. So, and again, another, I bet you, awesome trackless ride that is going to just blow us away with the animatronics that they have in there, and the visuals and everything is going to be amazing. I mean, it's got to be amazing. One, please, in chat. Hello. Okay, so let's go. We are going to head over to the second version of Rise of the Resistance. This is from coming in and out from the other side of the ride, and we will see what it looks like. It's very similar, but you'll notice some things that happen that are differently. That happen differently. I don't know. I can't speak.
Keep hands, arms, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo
Yeah, this is amazing. And again, this is theme park review we are watching. There's awesome. Look at the roof again. Oh, it's just so cool how they blast you. Yeah. Now, watch how this is where we're going to go into a whole different area here. Oh no, they closed the doors on us. So look, that other car right here, that's where we went last time, was over there. So now we're over here, and look at Finn is down there. He's hiding. And over here, he's standing up over here. Woo! This guy's gonna try to blast us. Man.
This does not look good.
No, it doesn't look good.
To the escape pods.
Oh my goodness.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields.
Shields.
I love it. See how they bring you in, then the other one's over here. So, same room, just different angle. Oh, I love it. It looks right at us. It's gonna get us. Let's go. There is a place to run. Trust me, I know. Oh, man. Hey, cargo. Oh, it's so cool looking. Oh, no. Ah! Oh. That is such an awesome effect. Look at the size of those guns. Man. Man. Watch out, that ship's getting beat up. Oh my goodness.
There's no escape.
Yes, there is.
Tell me the location of the secret base.
He's controlling us. Whoa, I love that. Look how smooth he is right there. Oh, man. Becky's hanging out with the mean girls tonight, cargo. Look at the floor. You can see where the floor, you can see where they lock you in. Oh, man. Here we go. Whew. You can tell that's a good one. Listen to everyone screaming. Oh, you can tell that's a good one.
Okay, you're clear. Your escape pods came in a little off target.
Who's that droid? That guy's weird. Okay, we're gonna go outside.
Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's
I love this. I just love how they take you outside.
I know. Scaffold's pocket.
Is that not cool or what, you guys? That's like awesome. I love it. I think that is super cool. Thank you, Theme Park Review, for the footage on YouTube. That is awesome. I'm so glad that they went and got that footage because it is amazing. Did we freeze? No, we did not. Okay. So that's it, you guys. That is like some pretty awesome times right there. I have to go by 7 o'clock, so we have 9 more minutes, and then I got to go. Yeah, Becky Boo's with the Mean Girls tonight, having a blast at rainy Disneyland. It's probably dead there because it's raining all day today over here in SoCal. But now it's this cold. I don't think it's really rainy. Maybe a little misty, but nothing really crazy cold. But, whew. Okay. Get that out of the way. And this back over here. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm just amazed.
Tyler, with Grammarly's
What the heck just happened? Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. My computer started going wacka-wacka-doo on me there. Good night, Jane Dog. Yes, have a great night. You know, and I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. What are we going to stream about tomorrow? What should we talk about tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, guys? What should we talk about? I want you guys to be prepared and bring some topics, bring some questions. You can ask us anything tomorrow. So bring your questions tomorrow. We will be streaming again. And if we're streaming from the house, bring your questions. If we're streaming from a park somewhere, well, we'll try to answer your questions. But why don't you bring your questions tomorrow, and we'll talk and answer all your questions that you have for us, for anything about the parks, anything about anything, basically. If you want to ask us questions about cargo, I probably can't answer them because, well, you know, I know she makes ears, and I know she's feisty, and I know if she had a metal chancla, I'd have a bump on my head, but, you know. So that's about it, you guys. I just want to thank you guys for joining here tonight. I appreciate it. I thank you guys all for coming on every night so far that we've been doing this. Whoo! It feels so good to be back and to be live streaming a lot. I'm enjoying it a lot, actually. And I actually am looking forward to tomorrow. You should talk about your family Xmas traditions. No, Cargo, you have to bring them tomorrow. Otherwise, I can't answer them now because your things have to come tomorrow. But that's a good topic, Cargo. So I will only talk about that if you're here tomorrow, Cargo, and you remind me. Otherwise, I will not be answering those questions. Okay. So I just want to thank all you guys for joining. Don't forget to check out our Instagram. If you haven't already followed us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram. And we are trying to get the Facebook number up. So I know Facebook's kind of old and outdated, but if you can, give us a good like on Facebook, our Facebook page, Midlife Vibes. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get over 200 on there, and I think we're at like 181 or something. And on Instagram, we're trying to get to 1,000 on Instagram. And we've been stuck at like 900, 901, 905. We're just floating in that area. We really don't promote those very often. But if you do, please just go over there. Give us a follow. Give us a like on those. I appreciate it. And don't forget, I want to thank all our Patreons out there. We really do appreciate your support. We appreciate it greatly. It does help out the channel a lot. And thank you so much. But that is it, you guys. That is all I got for you tonight. No, I know, Sharon. We don't give Facebook as much love as we should, but I want to thank you. I know you follow us on Facebook, and Ronnie too, and I appreciate that, and Rosa. So just thank you guys for doing that. And anybody else that wants to, please give us a following over there. We're just trying to build up all of our platforms here. Trying to tell your friends to subscribe to Midlife Vibes, please. We're trying to get us there, up, and away. We have been at 31 something for a while. We're trying to get to 3,200 and then 300 and just make the sky the limit. And of course, if they don't like us, they can always unsubscribe. It's okay. But tell them to give us a chance. So thank you for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm thinking tomorrow will be around 7-ish. And then Friday will probably be around the same. I have no idea about Saturday and Sunday's live stream. It might be early instead of late, but it really depends. I think Becky will be doing the live streams on Saturday and Sunday because I will be a very, very busy man those days. But awesome. All my friends are subscribed. All right. I'm so glad you have one friend, Cargo, that's subscribed. That's awesome. So thank you very much. Just have a great night. Be safe. Stay warm. I know some parts of the country right now are pretty dang cold, so stay warm, stay safe, and we will catch you tomorrow. See ya tomorrow? See you later? Oh, I know what I'm supposed to say. We'll catch you next time.